Welcome back to Batman Telltale, where we are just like, we're developing new threads at a breakneck pace because we're in episode 4 and they've only kind of started getting going on what's actually more developed parts of the narrative. So we're really moving. Yeah. Yeah, let's just keep going, I guess.
Lucius, meet me at the back computer. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Be right there.
Let's get a closer look at you.
What? Oh, determine its malfunction. Okay, I don't even know what I threw at it. Is this an EMP device I chucked at it, or is this something else?
No damage on the microfiber. Adhesion regulation reads normal.
Huh? Okay. This game keeps doing this, so I have to point it out. W, A, and S do nothing. D rotates it one way. S rotates it back, but only to the point. They didn't even program like an actual... Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's stupid.
Electricity conductor. Everything looks functional. It should have worked. EMP functionality is all in the green. This doesn't make any sense. This is strange. This microchip is emitting a low bandwidth receiving signal, but it shouldn't be.
Like the ones you shut down in the GCPD.
Something like that. But Lucius had his eyes on the Wayne tag that the Children of Arkham breached. This is something different.
I'm here, what's up?
Take a look at this.
God, someone's found a way to get past my security upgrades.
Not just someone.
How could you tell that from looking at this diagram? That doesn't make any... Whatever. Whatever.
If only I'd been at Wayne Enterprises. Maybe there was something I could have done. Oh, what a mess.
Is that what I've been... Is that the flip side of this? That... Is that the entire change that is made by me telling Lucius to come with me? Is that instead of the EMP working, if he had been there, then it doesn't work and he gives me a new thing that works instead?
That sleaze Cobblepot at the heart of it all.
Cut yourself some slack, Lucius. There's no way you could have known. I certainly don't blame you for it.
Well, I still feel a little guilty. Looks to me like he's introduced some sort of bug into your network.
That doesn't
That's
mean
how he's making
anything.
my equipment malfunction.
For now. But if he keeps it up, he could completely take control of your tech.
My lord, that would be catastrophic.
Is there anything you can do?
I can try to work on
This
your
is why you don't
files.
make all your devices smart
Don't do anything
devices.
too drastic. He'll know we're onto him.
I don't like these choices. He'll know we're on to him? I mean, like, does that mean exposing me as Bruce Wayne and Batman? Because that's a bit different than, oopsie, he knows he's being tracked. I don't like it.
Cobblepot doesn't know we're onto him. We can't risk losing the element of surprise.
I don't think any of this is
I
going to
say
matter
do what you
anyway.
need to do as stealthily as possible.
Good plan. I'll get on it right away.
Thanks, Lucius.
Bruce, Lucius, you're going to want to see this.
What is it?
What is it? Guys,
Reports of Children of
you
Arkham
can't,
activity
you're
are
going to
down,
want to see this.
but these efforts do not come cheap. That's why I am formally seizing the Wayne estate, so the corrupt wealth of Gotham's elite can go to the better purpose of protecting Gotham's common man.
What fucking assets,
Mr. Wayne
dude?
has 24 hours to evacuate his property and turn it over to the city, or he will be removed.
You can't let that egomaniac throw us out on the street.
I have to talk to him.
After what happened at the debate, Harvey probably isn't the biggest fan of Batman. On the other hand, Perhaps Bruce Wayne can appeal to him on a more personal level.
Harvey's behavior is unpredictable, random. Who knows how he will react either way?
At the debate. But neither of these are going to be good, because if we go as Bruce, he's just going to whine about Selina for 20 minutes and then we'll leave on bad terms. And if we go as Batman, he'll just whine about how he got his face smashed in and it turned him crazy, as if that was the turning point. Okay, which one's more compelling as a thing to engage in? I feel like I think I have nothing. No, because we're talking about the estate, right? We gotta go as Bruce.
This is Bruce's problem, not Batman's. I'll take care of it.
What's Batman gonna do? Scare him off from?
I know you can get through to him.
Make him leave Bruce alone? That doesn't make sense.
I don't know if that was the right thing to do. Why did I do that?
Maybe we can get more Harvey and less Two-Face. Because we're coming as Bruce.
We need to talk.
If you've come to save your home, you're wasting your time. My mind is made up.
I have always supported you. You were my friend.
Tell me, Bruce, were you thinking about our friendship when you were screwing Selina?
Look, I know you're still pissed off at me about sleeping with Selina. I get it. But this has to stop.
So would this have changed at all if I didn't sleep with her? I don't think it would have. I think it's got to be flavor, right?
That's why I'm taking your money, your home, everything. It's time that you started paying your debt to Gotham. For the value of your estate, it could be used to do a lot of good.
Believe me, Harvey, I've been paying for them my whole life. I have nothing left to give.
I'll be the judge of that. The deal is done. A strong leader doesn't back down.
That's
When they see an
so
enemy,
stupid.
they crush them without hesitation.
Okay, Mr. Alpha Male.
I made a promise to the city that I would make it better. That I would weed out the crime and corruption.
I'm not the enemy. The children of Arkham are.
Oh, don't you worry. I'm taking care of them tonight, too.
What do you mean?
Ready to go.
All those people are gonna die, right?
Do it.
What the hell did you do?
Our Lady Arkham's drugs destroyed.
That blast was way bigger than you said. We must have taken out a whole city block with it. Hey, man, we lost a bunch of our own guys. The apartment next door. Jesus Christ.
We stopped the children of Arkham. That's all that matters.
Did you? Somehow I don't think
what
that.
a leader does.
Hey, how quickly can we get a fire truck here?
Why? Why would you do this? The police could have handled it. Batman could have handled it. No one had to die.
Oh, that's where you're wrong.
Is that where the
Bruce. It
heating
had
and
to be done
oil
this
depot
way.
was? In the middle of downtown? It seems like a weird place.
Destroyed
Also,
the drugs. I had to make a statement. I needed the children of Arkham and any other potential enemies waiting in the shadows to know what I'm capable of. That I'll do anything to protect my city. That I am the guardian of Gotham.
okay, dude.
Come now, Bruce. You must see what I'm going for. Oh, I can see tomorrow's headlines already. Hero Mayor saves citizens from Children of Arkham terror plot. Meanwhile,
But that can't actually be the end of the Children of Arkham, right? That would be a horrible arc.
Tragic suicide.
What the hell are you talking about?
Okay, now he's gonna try and throw me off a roof, okay?
It's just too much for you to bear. Your family's history, getting forced out of your company, losing all your money. You'll No one will question finding you dead in Crime Alley so soon after you got out of Arkham.
Oh, or really? They have AKs? Why do they have AKs?
Surprising. Maybe even dear old Alfred will shed a tear.
Yeah, I figured there was no reason to punch him or threaten him. It just would have made it more obvious.
Look at what you're doing. This is wrong.
Appealing to them is probably worthless. But, you know. Cops protect people. I mean, none of this is going to matter, right? Selena's going to come out of the sky and help me or something, probably.
Mayor Dent says you're getting in the way of protecting the city.
My death does no one any good. Nothing will improve by increasing Gotham's body count.
The children of Arkham are trying to tear the city apart. We're saving it.
Yeah, we finally got a leader who wants results.
Yeah, like I was saying in a previous episode, a little bit too real in some of the real world parallels going on right now.
Harvey's not gonna save Gotham. He's going to destroy it.
No, he won't.
Look at what he's already done tonight. Do you think that's gonna be the last city block he blows up to get his way?
I hadn't thought about it.
Wait, you're a sane person?
Mayor's the only
You're
one
actually thinking about it now and that's all it took?
Your mayor just blew up a city block.
Sometimes to help the greater good, there's a price to pay.
People died. Your fellow officers died.
Are these GCPD or are they somebody
That's
else?
where he's gonna stop. You're just as
I
crazy
assume
as
they
he
were
is.
mercenaries, but like...
Maybe he has a point.
Shut up! You just don't get it. You don't understand. That's why we need to take you out.
Maybe,
Maybe what?
nothing.
Just think for yourselves. You're not Harvey's puppets.
Unfortunately, this doesn't work in the real world. People are stupid and they continue to be stupid. They don't listen to
We're
reason.
not afraid to do what it takes. Officer, drop your weapon. You okay?
Yeah. You really showed up in the nick of time.
I mean, just shooting that guy without warning was a
Dent just blew
pretty
up a
bold
whole
move
city
there.
block.
I know. The reports I'm hearing are just awful. That's gone way, way too far. He's supposedly trying to stop the children of Arkham, but now he's become a goddamn terrorist himself. A terrorist with half the city's support behind.
Where did they get all this custom gear out of the blue, too? Like, the GCPD had no money. Where did the money come from? Especially when he's, you know, making grandiose statements about taking my money to pay for stuff.
Arkham might be neck and neck on body count by this point.
I just don't understand how this could happen. He's not emperor. He's just mayor.
I don't understand how this could happen. He's not emperor. He's just the president.
He's declared martial law. Basically, whatever he says goes, if he believes it's for the good of the city. I can't help but feel guilty. Batman gave me the information on where to find Lady Arkham's drug stockpile. I handed it into my superiors and... God, this happens. I'm trying to figure out what I can do to help. But
I
feel like
mean,
my hands are tied.
Like, really mixed feelings, right? Because in most versions of, I don't know, like cops in the real world and all the problem with policing in the real world is a topic we could get into it for a long time. It also, I probably shouldn't. But the parallels and differences with cops in Gotham who are extremely prone to corruption, ill-trained, largely incompetent, and usually sadly, just fodder for criminals to, you know, whack. Like, that's... I don't know, like clearly the commissioner there that we saw earlier is one of the if not overt bad guys, at least bad guy by not trying to work with anybody and just be, you know, big strong man taking care of everything, instead of taking anybody's help. I don't know. Weird situation. Meanwhile, like,
Every direction I turn, Grogan's out for Batman's head as soon as he can figure out a way to do it. I've never felt this frustrated with a system in my entire career.
Sounds to me like you're already on the right path. Weeding the bad seeds out of the department. Cutting down the enforcers.
Yeah,
I'm glad that answer was that way. I was worried he was gonna be like chastising Gordon or something.
Do you need a ride?
Thanks, but I've got it taken care of.
Do you? You were just being executed in an alley. How did you take care of it?
I figured out how he's causing the feedback loop. He's somehow connected a black box computer to your encrypted network. God, it's like a digital battering ram. If he keeps this up, he could smash through the Batcave firewalls at any minute.
He'd have access to the Bat computer.
That's
not the
so...
worst of it, I'm afraid.
Alfred?
It's such a contrivance.
As we speak, and he's not alone.
Already?
Sir, are you all right?
Penguin's hacking assaults are getting worse. At this rate, he'll have my tech compromised by the
I don't like these contrivances. They're lazy and boring.
Wayne Enterprises.
Well, I don't envy your position. Even Batman can't be in two places at once.
I don't like this choice. Like, I want to believe that if I go to Wayne Enterprises that Harvey's not going to show up and shoot Lucius and Alfred in the head, but they might. But meanwhile, Wayne Enterprises is only so that, like, I can deal with Cobblepot and the hacking, which seems important. I don't know what the outcome of this is, and it's frustrating. It's interesting that Wayne Enterprises is the first option, because whether they intend to or not, when you design stuff, you tend to put the most important or most preferable options first. I think Wayne Enterprises is the more interesting thing, and I'm just hoping nothing bad happens to Lucius. And
you go to the Batcave and make sure Harvey doesn't find it.
I understand.
Time to go to work.
I mean, what are Harvey and his goons gonna do? Ransack the mansion itself for sconces and vases? Oh, they're literally walking the halls. Wow. Guys, when both the enforcer, maybe it's just lazy designs by the developers, but when both the paramilitary crime syndicate that's walking the halls of formerly Wayne Enterprises and the enforcers who are allegedly just GCPD officers are both carrying AKs, weird.
Signal coming through, Lucius.
Looks like it. I'll give you what support I can. But from here in the Batcave, I can only see...
That guy's still conscious.
So long as you can confirm Penguin's black box when we're in the lab.
I thought I saw his eyes open.
Just be careful, Bruce. No telling what kind of security he's had installed.
Wait, what? You see this framing, right? Damn it. I need to figure out a solution in OBS so I can draw on screen again. So we're at a corner, right? We're looking around a corner. This is a 90-degree corner. And this guy just walked straight down from behind camera to ahead of camera down this line, which means that in order to walk straight down that line, he would have seen Batman. Why is this the... What, now suddenly we're safe? What are we doing? Good thing the gun hit the ground before he did? Wait. Well, you really didn't give me a lot of chance or much prompting there to do that reaction, but okay. Also, they have guns. Why didn't they shoot me on the way up the shaft? I pressed the wrong button there and it still worked. So a regular batarang works just fine, but my specialty bombs didn't? I thought he used something specialty because either he assumed it was going to be impervious to the batarangs, or he... What? Why all that hullabaloo about the bombs then? Just, if they're not impervious to blunt force trauma or piercing damage or whatever, just do that.
Fire the new CEO.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Does anyone have him? Useless,
Oh, I forgot I beat the shit out of him. I was like, for a second, I was like, man, he's got some dramatic,
You're a dead man! Well, if it ain't the biggest bleeding pleasure to see your sour mug again.
Gloat while you can, Cobblepot. I'm taking you down.
Yeah? I don't think so. In fact, I think it's you who's gonna get beat by me. I'm pretty good in a fight, you know. Been in a few scuffles here and there.
That's not a smart bet.
Well, I've got a bit of insight.
Why am I just walking up to guys with AKs? This seems like a bad idea on my part, and on them for not just shooting me.
I really do. But you're really...
Also, constantly inconsistently showing whether or not Batman is impervious to bullets or not. Like, whatever gun is on the flying drone things it's got to be something fairly low caliber, and yet like they just flew up that shaft and just shot him a bunch of times in the chest like it was nothing, like he was wearing, you know, a t-shirt. So why is he suddenly not afraid of AKs and also the drones?
The children of Arkham are going to walk all over this city, and there isn't anyone who can stop us, not even you. But this company, under my expert stewardship, with the technology being developed, we could control nations.
What are you and Lady Arkham planning?
Oh, I'm glad you asked.
Yes, please, monologue.
You know, Wayne was thinking too small. He was only tinkering around. So focused on consumer technology. Lady Arkham, she has vision. That's why she made sure I was put in charge of the company.
Huh?
Why waste our time trying
Is
to hack
that
into Wayne technology?
breached in a good way?
Oh, I see. It helps you plan things out ahead of time. Neat trick, though. Pretty flashy for someone who only wears black.
Oh, okay.
Not just for fashion. It's very functional. Face it, Batman. You're outmatched. Without your tech, you're just a man in a pointy-eared costume. You can't stop us.
I mean, a little bit, yeah. But I am the better martial artist than you. Why is he firing an AK like a shotgun?
Show me what you got.
Did I miss it?
My turn.
I don't know if I missed that input or not. So he's been in the bat elevator. He's been in the cave or in the. Has he been down here before? I assumed so. Yeah, because this is how he's been doing it, right?
Yeah, that little beaut is almost done hacking your precious network.
That's the device.
Few more minutes, all your secrets are mine.
Very convenient that he brought me down here. Just really just saved me time.
Is this how it feels when you put on that suit? I like it.
What is... This isn't Penguin. I don't know what this is, but... Why is Cobblepot suddenly a capable... Like, he shouldn't be able to land hits on me even if he has... Well, one, because he's not as trained as me, I think. As far as I understand. Yeah, it's just ignoring my inputs. He's not as well trained as Batman is, or shouldn't be. And also, he's now wielding big hunks of metal, which might increase his damage.
I've shut you down. I'm the one with the toys now, Batman.
But makes him slower. Or should. That one didn't even pretend to give me an option there.
This is the start of a new legacy. And I'm afraid you don't have any place in it.
Just wrench? Oh, that was too slow. Wow, it didn't even okay.
Haven't you learned yet? I've shut you down. I'm the one with the toys now, Batman.
Why is the answer wrench?
This is the start of a new legacy. And I'm afraid
I think the game thinks this is really cool, and it's not. I definitely hit it. Yeah, it feels like that should have been the move the whole time. The best I can tell, the inputs are incredibly forgiving, and it is mostly determined by just whether or not the game wants you to do it or not. Whoops. Oh, God. Well, that's not supposed to happen. I accidentally hit pause at the same time. Oh. Okay. Fucked up the animations, but in a funny way.
This isn't the end, Batman. You can't stop us.
It's done, Cobblepot. Your revolution is over. It started with you, and it ends with Lady Arkham.
Oh, good luck. You'll never find her in time.
Where is she? What is she planning?
The message is the same as it's ever been. We will open your eyes. The city's hypocrisy will be exposed.
Tell me where to find her.
Piss off. Ugh, I'm not telling you anything.
You're nothing but a pawn to her. And you're a fool if you think otherwise.
You don't get it, do you? I'm not a pawn. I'm a soldier. I die before I sell out the cause.
But you can help yourself by talking.
No point in knocking him out, really. I mean, what are we gonna ask the police to come get him? Hilarious that it's just this little box. Literally a black box they called it a black box and it literally is. And that was the problem the whole time. Oh, you idiots are about to get shot, huh?
Just cut.
Oh, I guess we cleared everybody out. What? What are they burning the house down? Yeah, that's a real good look when you've... I mean, they were gonna burn the house down the same either way, weren't they?
Was this really necessary? I mean, what will people say?
Just tell him Wayne put up a fight.
All right. You and 49.5% of players agreed to owe Joker a favor after being released from Arkham. I mean, what else are you gonna say? Like, I think the only other option. There was one other option that was a flavor, a different flavor of the same thing, and then there was the don't say anything option. And either way, like, the outcome's the same. He's going to help us or not help us the same either way. Otherwise, the game would just end. Go along with Joker's plan. I mean, what would that one I'm actually curious about. I guess it doesn't end in failure, but what happens if you don't go along with him? You just watch Zsasz kill a guy and then try and break it up after, and then they hand you the phone? I don't know. Get past the enforcer blockade is pretty even. Like, I don't know. Like, that one was just on principle. The money means nothing to Bruce, but also does he have just a stack of cash sitting in there? And also, it looks bad if he just pays off people. Also, there's no reason that they wouldn't just take his money and then shoot Alfred for some reason. So getting out of there seemed like the priority, the obvious priority. Deal with Harvey as Bruce or Batman. 43.9% of players chose to talk to Harvey as on a personal level instead of threatening him as Batman. Interesting. So it is overt that it's threatening. Did you stop Harvey or Oswald? You and 54.4% of players chose to stop Oswald from destroying your tech and risked Harvey destroying your home. Well, not risked. He did. But that language does imply that the house could have not been destroyed, which is curious. But I feel like that would mean that then we don't have the bat tech or are personally compromised. I don't know. It still seems wild that you would not. You must be able to stop Oswald some other kind of way. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Pressed the wrong thing. Okay. Oh, that one actually just sent me back to the main menu on its own. Huh. Alright. We'll be back for episode 5. I don't know how this is going to wrap up in any way cleanly unless we just defeat Lady Arkham in this episode, but that feels like a very imbalanced story. The end of episode 4 here should have been the end of Act 1 of the game, you know? Act 1 of 3, so to speak, where we have an escalation of stakes and our first initial problem is taken care of. Because we've still got Cobblepot in some, he's not going away, presumably. We have the opening of the Joker, which is interesting. We have Lady Arkham, who is an potentially existential threat. And then we have Two-Face, who is like arguably the biggest threat to Gotham overall and needs to be, you know, that whole situation needs to be removed or de-escalated in some way or another. But I guess we'll see if they can wrap that all up in one episode. I'm gonna double check that something isn't happening and I haven't, like, I'm not missing some part of the game somehow, or need to buy. I don't think so though. It's very ill-paced. Anyway, see you guys for that next time.